Well, we finally made it after 4 hours of driving to the town of Jasper. We're going to check out the town after the devastating fire in 2024, as well as the Jasper Tram, the Columbia Ice Field, and we're going to go check out some falls. So let's go check it out.
Jasper National Park is the largest national park in the Canadian Rockies, covering over 11,000 square kilometers. Jasper is also home to all 5 of Canada's big wildlife: black and grizzly bears, elk, moose, wolves, and cougars. The town of Jasper's official population is just over 4,000 people, but millions visit the town and park every year. And a couple of fun facts for you. The town of Jasper has no traffic lights, just stop signs. And the Icefields Parkway, which connects Jasper and Banff, is often called one of the most scenic drives in the world. Jasper is also one of the few places where you can see mountain goats hanging out by the road. No binoculars needed. We did spend about an hour or so exploring the town, and as you drive into Jasper, there's not much evidence that there was even a fire here in 2024. However, as you will see later, as you exit the town on the other end, it becomes very visible. We stopped for some very much needed coffees to go and headed to our first stop, Jasper SkyTram, just outside of the town. Sadly, just as you start leaving the town, this is where you start to see the devastating impact of the fire in 2024. Not just in the town, but around the town as well. As we drove up to the Jasper SkyTram, it became very evident how big and devastating this fire really was. Over 32,000 hectares were lost in this fire, and approximately 25,000 people were evacuated, including residents and tourists. But the further we drove, the more signs of life we began to see. Despite the devastation, wildlife is slowly returning and making its way back to Jasper. A beautiful reminder that nature always finds a way to start again. And here we are, arriving at our first stop. Just 7 kilometers from Jasper, you will find the Jasper SkyTram. One thing we do recommend is booking online before your trip to ensure that you can get a spot on the tram, especially during the tourist season.
Now above sea level, and up to the upper station is about 2,263. If anyone's quick at maths, it's 1,005 meters difference. Because of that, you might get a sensation in your ears, a bit like when you're on a flight and you get that change in pressure. If that happens, don't worry, it's completely normal.
Yeah.
Just swallow, yawn, those sorts of things. They usually help with sorting that out. We're going to get going here. We're going to be moving up at about 6.5 meters per second. As we pass the other tram at our halfway point, it's going to look like they're going quicker. They're not. It's just that they're going the other way. Just sometimes I get questions on it. And as we go up, I'm going to give a little talk about the national park. If you have any questions at any time, please feel free to ask. I enjoy questions and I'll do my best to answer them. Even if I'm talking, feel free to just say, hey, what about this? I really don't mind. Alternatively, if while I'm talking you want to look out at these amazing views that are already coming as we leave the lower station there, feel free. I won't be offended. The views are outside, they're not here, so enjoy them. Located around the town of Jasper, which is the back right there. It's a bit in the shape of J for Jasper. It has a winter population of 4,000 to 5,000 people, and in the summer that can rise up to 20,000 to 25,000 people. We don't do any skiing on this mountain, but we do have more invasive on the other side, and that's where people ski. That's the ski resort there. This doesn't make for great skiing. Oh no! Don't get me wrong. Some people still say, hey, I can try it, but.
So we just took the tramway up to the top of the mountain. It was a 7-minute ride. One thing I do recommend is bringing a jacket or a sweater. It is 23 degrees down at the bottom. You don't realize that you can actually go climb to the top. It is an hour to the top and an hour down, but you do need a sweater or something because as you can see, it is a little chilly, but we're gonna go for this. I got nothing, but I'm tough. I didn't feel like coming. Isn't this beautiful? After about an hour on the top of the mountain, we are on our way to stop number 2, Athabasca Falls. So we're headed right now into Athabasca Falls, one of my favorites here in the park. As you can see, these are the remnants here of the fire last year, but everything is slowly coming alive. It has been, I believe, less than a year for the fire here, but as you can see, part of the sign and the trees and everything from the fire. But I still recommend you going to check out the falls. It's beautiful. There is a part right now that is blocked off simply because of the fire and the trees. But other than that, you can still check out the rest of the falls. It is beautiful.
Hey, babe.
a short drive from Athabasca Falls, you'll find our stop number 3, Sunwapta Falls. These falls are actually a pair of waterfalls, the Upper Falls and the Lower Falls, which requires a short hike. The Upper Falls drop 60 feet through a narrow limestone canyon. All throughout the park, you will find waterfalls alongside the highway. But something about these falls wanted us to get out of the car, stretch our legs, and get a better look. Stop number 4, the majestic Columbia Ice Fields. This ice field covers around 230 square kilometers, which is roughly the size of Vancouver, British Columbia. In some places, the ice is up to 1,200 feet thick. That's taller than the Empire State Building. One cool fact is the meltwater flows into 3 different oceans: the Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and the Pacific Ocean.
Matt's inside right now and we're trying to see if we can get some tickets. Wish us luck. Don't know if it's too late in the day, but we're gonna go on this ice field tour and we'll see how it goes. We made it. We're headed on the ice tour. And I think after this we go on the Skywalk. So we'll be sure to take you with us.
Emergency window exits on the sides of the bus. These have orange tape saying emergency exit at the bottom. We also have a hatch at the back to the roof by the washroom.
There are only 23 of these massive ice buses in the world, with 21 of them being here in Jasper National Park. We are now headed up to the glacier where we will have 20 minutes to walk on and explore this beautiful and massive piece of ice.
Just be talking about 1 meter to 3 to 4 feet of rock. So to dig down, we put around that glacier where it's lower. That's a way, mate.
Included in our ticket to the ice field was the entrance to the Jasper Skywalk. Now, this place is not for the faint of heart, but the views are breathtaking. So if you can push yourself and get through your fear of heights, you will not regret this. Be aware that there is a bit of a trek down from the entrance to the observatory area, but the views are amazing. And we were also told that there are golden eagles in the area. Unfortunately, we didn't spot any, but they are there.
Let's Let's go on a walk.
Yeah, you have to look down. Come on, Jess. Come on.
It's like a bull taking off.
That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please also go ahead and comment your favorite places to visit in Jasper National Park. We'd love to hear them.